What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? Rise Up Unlimited Radio, brought to you by WDAP Radio, WDAP TV. Coming right up, we got a whole lot to talk about. NFL Sunday that just passed by. We got NFL playoff, schedules to talk about. Whole lot of different topics. Coaches getting fired. People being stupid. Man, happy New Year to everybody. If you're just tuning into a Rise Up Unlimited radio show this year, sorry about Monday Night Madness last night, but we got madness coming up right now and at 6 p.m. later on today. So get ready, stay tuned. All right, Rise Up Unlimited Radio. My guy, Ethan Tweedy in the building. Dalton D-Man Smith in the building. The fire starter. Get ready. Buckle up. Yeah. 716. Rise up. Yeah. Rise up. Woo! Yeah. Yeah. Yo, what's good? What's good? What's good, everybody? Andre the Torch Robinson in the building. The fire starter is in the building. And once again, I got my bros over here, the guy who's won more gold medals, more medals than Kurt Angle, my guy, Dalton D-Man Smith. What's good, Dalton?
What's up, everyone? Glad to be on the show, especially with my brother Dre.
Let's go, let's go. You know what it is. And I got my other bro who was at the game, who was super ecstatic, super elated. Lost his voice, by the way, y'all. This guy lost his voice. It's the voice that you can hear around the world. Nevertheless, it's Ethan Tweedy in the building with the Damar Hamlin jersey on. What's good?
What's good? What's good? Working on getting the voice back, but it's going to take a while.
Well, it's going to take a while. You know what? Exciting sports talk coming up, you guys. First and foremost, I would be amiss. Listen, I would be amiss if I did not tell you that this show is brought to you by Buffalo Cleaning Pro. All right? Buffalo Cleaning Pro. Call them, 716-575-9112. All right? Tawana Slaughter. Give her a call. All right, you need your building clean. You need some cleaning. All right, some people need to clean up their act, but we got cleaning. If you need cleaning done, Buffalo Cleaning Pro is where to go. All right, again, there you go. All right, take that and stride on it. By the way, I would be amiss if I did not open up the show with this. All right, you guys talk about how y'all feel this week. Real quick, as I pull up this video, we got some things to talk about. Dalton and Ethan, how y'all feel? How y'all feel this week?
I feel good. We got the win, and then we got the news yesterday that Damar he's been transferred to Buffalo General now, so he's back in Buffalo, getting the treatment. He's back in town. Just good. It was great to hear.
Dalton, your thoughts?
Well, I know my team lost the Saints, but it is what it is. But it was kind of surprising. It was a low-scoring game, though. I'm glad defense stepped up. But better than that, though, I'm glad I get to watch the Bills and the Patriots on television because since I live in Texas, thank goodness I'm glad the Patriots won. Excuse me, sorry. The Bills won. Sorry, I'm just excited about the Bills won. That's why. But anyway, Bills. I'm still praying for Damar Hamlin. Especially Hines got 2 kickoff return touchdown. Josh Allen for 3 touchdowns. Bills Mafia.
And the Bills defense had 3 interceptions. There you go.
Oh yeah, receptions. Yes.
All right, interesting enough. Look, folks. I am working. I'm over here working to get this video up right now. I'm going to show it off because I want to kick off the show with this video. Talk about real quick what you've seen this week that surprised you this week before we move on. Things that surprised you guys this week.
I don't know. I mean, the Seahawks sneaking into the playoffs with Geno Smith. I mean, that's probably the most surprising because nobody had them doing that well this year.
They didn't write back. By the way, shout out to Tavon. Tavon told me that the Seattle Seahawks was making the playoffs. I was one who said that they weren't. I was one who said that Geno Smith and them would blow it. Come to find out, they didn't blow it. You know, the Rams, squandered the game at the end, giving up a 16-13 victory to the Seattle Seahawks last game of the season. I mean, the Rams. I mean, we can't get nothing from you. We can't ask you to do nothing. You had one job, and one job was the Seattle Seahawks.
5-12.
Yeah, and they couldn't even do that. My goodness, can't even keep the Seahawks out of the playoffs. But nevertheless, shout out to Tavon for believing in this team, and they ended up making the playoffs. So shout out to him on that. Super excited about that for him. But
what about what you got for surprises, Dalton?
Well, I'm gonna agree with you, Ethan, but I got another one besides that. Kenny Galladay finally a first touchdown. Eagles.
Right. Only took him 2 years to get his first touchdown.
Yep, 2 years.
That's one of the worst signings in Giants history, I'm sure.
It is.
Definitely. All right, let's see if this video comes up.
By the way, I love that background. Love that. That's a great background.
Thank you. By the way, if y'all love the background.
Oh my God, I hated this.
Yeah, buddy. Let's get to it. Let's just show it. Why not?
The sack celebration. Look what they were doing.
I'll let that play a couple times real quick for you guys, real fast before I get into whooping some ass. All right, that's enough. Enough of that.
You see that again?
Enough of that shit. Enough of that shit. You saw it twice. Yeah, you hear my voice. Did you hear the tone, the monotone totally change after that? Yeah. Pittsburgh, you guys fucking suck. Let me just tell you right off the jump. I'm starting off the show just like that because you need to hear it. You guys fucking suck. Extra privileged bullshit. I don't want to hear about prestige. I don't want to hear no lame ass excuses on how CPR is for everybody.
I don't want to hear cornerstone franchise. None of that nonsense.
Yeah, I don't want to hear none of this fuck bullshit. I don't want to hear none of that crap. That's absolutely disgusting. I don't give a damn if you were playing or not. Some things ain't made for play. There's a time and place for everything, and now ain't the time for that crap. CPR celebrations after sacks, absolutely pathetic. You guys stink. I wonder what Levi Wallace, how he felt about it, especially when he gave his interception ball to Damar Hamlin. How does Mike Tomlin feel about that? I'm sure Mike Tomlin probably chewed them out because Mike Tomlin, respect to him, is a classy guy. Classy guy.
He knows Damar personally from being in Pittsburgh.
Absolutely. And that's why he's been very successful. Mike Tomlin. By the way, showing the Mike Tomlin clip here. If you did not know, Mike Tomlin still hasn't had a losing season. But your players was losing with that celebration. I don't know. He had to chew them out. Because I know for a fact that Mike Tomlin ain't going for no crazy crap like that. I know he can't. I know Mike Tomlin wasn't the one that orchestrated that, and I know Mike Tomlin wasn't okay with that. So, you guys, what's your thoughts on what you just saw?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I mean, that was the stupidest boneheaded move. He should have not done that. I think Mike Tomlin, he's probably gonna chew him out though. He shouldn't be playing after that. If I was a coach, I would have benched him the rest of the game for this ridiculous stuff. That's just my opinion. But that was stupid. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah. I mean, what's on the screen right there? Tomlin's a great coach, no doubt. But that right there was tasteless, classless. I could keep going. That was just ugly.
It was ugly. And before Drake said something, and I agree with Ethan. Mike Tomlin is a great coach. I think he's a Steelers legend.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm shocked. I'm bedazzled after seeing that. I'm like, what was that? I'm like, so we just gonna sit here.
Andre.
So
what gets me on that is that nobody in the media is talking about it.
Oh, of course not. Of course not. Are you shocked? I
guess they shouldn't be.
Well, comments in the comment section. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in right now. We got Gene in the house. What's up, Gene? Talking about the Pittsburgh Steelers, Mike Tomlin being a classy coach, not having a losing season, but also talking about that crap that we saw with the CPR celebration from the Pittsburgh Steelers. I think that was one of their linebackers. If you could put in the comment section, which linebacker was that, by the way?
I know.
Dalton, I think you already got the answer.
It's Alex Highsmith.
Oh, Alex Highsmith. Good job. Glad that you feel privileged enough to do something like that. How gross. How detestable is that? And I'm hearing excuses about, such and such and such, this, that, and the third.
No. There's no excuse.
It's universal. Okay. Good job. Jalil, what's good? Max, what's good? Christopher, what's up? Alexandra, what's up? Shout out to you. Braxton, what's good? Congratulations, Braxton, on your team making the playoffs, sir. By the way. All right.
Braxton. Who's Braxton's team?
Braxton's team is the Detroit Lions. They didn't make the playoffs. Sorry. See, I gave y'all too much credit.
They didn't let you in though.
Yeah, they didn't Speaking of which, I'm glad that you brought that up because I got something to show you.
Oh, yep. Mm-hmm. Don't get me started.
Quan Walker.
Walker.
You are the donkey of the day, sir. You are the donkey of this show, and I'm gonna tell you why. I got a lot of respect for you and your game, pushing trainers and costing the Green Bay Packers yards late in the game, and an ejection. Come on, man. You gotta keep your head in the game. You know what the hell's going on, man. It's potentially Aaron Rodgers' last game at Lambeau, and you do something like that. Good job. Congratulations.
I'm sorry, but what gets me is the picture that you showed of that there. If you watch the video, him like throwing his helmet going, I didn't do anything.
Yeah, it looks like it does.
Shut up.
Yeah, sure didn't do anything. Speaking of the Green Bay Packers had another chance to be in the playoffs, and they blew it.
Nope.
Aaron Rodgers, let me just tell you this. Aaron Rodgers has not had a 300-yard game all season long. Now, I've heard people talk trash about quarterbacks who do not have 300-yard games, and he did not have one this season. Do you have the same energy for Aaron Rodgers? Because if you don't, then that's a problem. I have the same energy for him. I get it. He's 37, 38 years old. That's fine and dandy, but that's no excuse. I
Oh,
get it.
Tom Brady put up 400-yard games at 45.
Yeah, I get it that he doesn't have the greatest of offense, in which next season, if he doesn't retire, we're going to see what team he goes to. But as of right now, I'm telling you right now, I highly doubt Aaron Rodgers will be back in a Green Bay uniform, in which maybe he goes to a team like Vegas. Maybe he goes to a team like San Francisco. I tell you what, that duck that I saw him throw late in that game, that interception, I mean, he threw all his interceptions to the same player. Did y'all even know that? Yep. Against Detroit? Every interception was to the same player. And that duck that he threw, to me, had, I don't want to see the 49ers in the playoffs again. Which is the reason why I'm not mad. I am not mad at the Green Bay Packers.
It's one thing. I mean, I hate to say this, but it's par for the course for the Packers losing a game in Lambeau in January.
Yeah, I am not shocked or surprised. Detroit played a hell of a season, by the way. They fought hard all season long. I give them a lot of respect, a lot of kudos. Dan Campbell having a winning season this year. Give him a lot of round of applause. Even though you didn't make a play. But a round of applause goes to the Detroit Lions for the season that they had this year. Again, the Green Bay Packers were not winning the Super Bowl. The Green Bay Packers were getting out of the first round of the playoffs, especially if they was playing San Francisco again. Do anybody know how many times the Green Bay Packers has lost to the San Francisco 49ers in the playoffs in a row? Not just period. I'm talking about in a row.
3.
How many times?
3.
Nope. Put it in the comment section if you know the answer.
2.
Nope. How many times have the Green Bay Packers lost to the San Francisco 49ers in the playoffs in a row?
5.
You're close. I mean, you're close.
4.
4 would be the answer. 4. I mean, if they would have won, it would have been 5. Brock Purdy, that team is red hot, the 49ers.
Oh, yeah.
Red hot. Smoking hot. No. I would rather Aaron Rodgers lose at home to the Detroit Lions, a divisional team, up and coming. It's almost like in wrestling. You know how you put over a team? You put over a wrestler in wrestling. You put over a wrestler. I would rather Aaron Rodgers lose at home, put over the Detroit Lions, and now the Detroit Lions look really good for next season, right? Then you go in the playoffs and you get your boots smoked by the 49ers. And I mean, they would have got their boots smoked. It would have been ugly. Because what I can tell you is that the Packers have been inconsistent all year on offense and defense. If you can't get one going, the other one get going. If you can't get that going, they get this going. If you can't get either one of them going, they ain't got nothing to offer. And that's what it's been all year. It's been a Katy Perry hit song type of a season for the Green Bay Packers, okay? So, not upset at all, but Aaron Rodgers, you ain't off the hook yet, sir, because I saw this. Uh-oh. Not really in great company, sir. That is really not in great company. Quarterbacks with exactly 2 playoff wins since 2017.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Ooh, goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Aaron Rodgers is in the same boat as Ryan Tannehill. Wow. Blake Bortles, even worse. And Jared Goff, who's up and coming. Now,
wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Goff got to the Super Bowl. If he was in the wild card, he would have had to win 3 games to get to the Super Bowl.
Won 3 games because he did beat the Cowboys in the divisional round. He beat the Saints in the NFC Conference champion. In 2020, he beat the Seahawks in the wild card. So Jared Goff had 3 playoff wins.
I was gonna say, wait a minute.
Well, wait a minute. Since 2017? Because that's what it says. It says since 2017 season. I think Jared Goff.
What year did they lose to the Patriots 13-3?
2019 with 2018 season.
Right. They would have had to win the wild card, divisional, and the NFC title game to get to the Super Bowl.
No, sir. The Rams weren't I don't think the Rams were a
Here.
I don't think the Rams was a wild card that year. The year that they went to the Super Bowl?
Did they have a bye?
Yeah. Yes. They had a bye. The Rams won 2
right.
games.
That's right. That's right. That's what that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then they beat the Saints. When did they beat the Saints?
Yeah, but that wasn't Jared Goff. Jared Goff didn't win another playoff game. Hasn't won another playoff game since. With who? I disagree. Unless you find another game where he won, I highly doubt it.
But either way, getting back to this, that's not great company, regardless.
Yeah, it's not at all. Yep, Aaron Rodgers needs to retire. Paul Robinson said. Brett, what's good? Brett Hill said, no, Goff won his division and had a bye week. Right. Patriots won 2018. Goff got to the Super Bowl. A-Rod equals Brett 5. What's up, Katie? What's good? By the way, Katie, phenomenal on the mic, by the way. Really good on the mic. We're going to highlight her real soon. Real soon. Get ready for that. Fame is her name. All right. McVay is taking a hiatus from coaching, wrestling. Lions going to be an intriguing team in free agency, I feel. Absolutely. Green Bay wasn't winning in life either. LMAO, shut up. 4 times. Yes, Jay Andre was right. He had 4 times on here. We all know the Packers didn't want that smoke. No, they didn't. Brett, you are right. Listen, I know when to hold them and when to fold them. And Green Bay didn't want no smoke with the 49ers this year. None. 0. Okay? You got it. You saying that, thumbs up to you, bro. Thumbs up to you. All right? Aaron Rodgers is in a Jets uniform next season? Nah.
I wouldn't. I mean, I wouldn't want it, but it wouldn't surprise me. They need to do the Jets. I mean, the Jets need to do something.
Absolutely. BJ Samuel, what's up? He said, let's go Roquan. Listen, we about to have a conversation about that in a minute, too. Matter of fact, we might as well. I mean, we ain't got to have just a straight format. I got a bunch of stuff to show y'all, but we ain't got to have just a straight up format. This is Rise Up Unlimited Radio, brought to you by WDAP Radio and WDAP TV. Again, you got Dalton D-Man Smith, the man who's won more gold medals and more medals than Kurt Angle. Got my guy, Ethan Tweedy, who has no voice, still on the show, giving a voice. I love it. Putting up the 3 for everybody, all right? And the fire starters here, all right? Let's get into that. Let's dig into that. BJ Samuel said, let's go Roquan. Sir, does that mean this is an indication that a certain player ain't getting signed? Your thoughts, Ethan, Dalton, your thoughts on Roquan Smith signing? Is there any indication on somebody may not get signed?
Well, first of all, congrats to Roquan Smith. Like, he's a beast linebacker, though, but it was surprise. I wouldn't say a surprise, though, but what surprised me that he got paid for Lamar Jackson, and I think this is going to be final year for Lamar Jackson. Unless the Ravens want to franchise tag him, I highly doubt it, though. But, BJ, sir, you got a lot of explaining to do. Like, how did Roquan Smith got paid before Lamar Jackson? Explain that, sir.
Yeah, I need to know that answer. We could go straight to the Baltimore Ravens super fan, super fanatic. BJ Samuels for that. Hopefully we can get an answer from BJ on that real soon. But yeah, Roquan got paid 5 years, What was the deal? 5 years?
100 million.
100 million, yes.
Woo! A lot of money. Jay Andre said Tomlin, a legend and a highly underrated coach. Absolutely. Laura, what's up, Laura? How's it going, Laura? Yeah, man, a lot of these comments. That GA quarterback is older than 5 playoff quarterbacks this season. Ha ha, funny.
Yep.
Georgia Bulldogs. We'll talk about what's that. We'll talk about that. Trust me, we'll get Georgia Bulldogs later against the Trash Can United TCU Horned Frogs. Okay?
Oh, Dalton.
We'll get into that. Trash Can United. All right. With that being said, Fields in the number 1 pick to Baltimore. For what? Lamar gets traded to Chicago? Get out of here.
Get out of here.
They're not moving on from Fields, no.
Lamar Jackson to the Seahawks would make sense. Okay. Of course, Paul, that would make sense. Of course, you would love that, right? Love for that to happen. That would just make your 2023, right? That puts you in a special place for 2023 if that happened, right? Interesting enough. Moving on, though. All right. Lions have the best draft again, Brad Holmes. I trust this just this season. We'll speak about this tonight. Yes, we will. We will talk about it at 6. You know it. All right, 6 o'clock. We got another show going down, too. I can't believe you. I cannot. Yeah, indeed. Jay, watch your mouth. All right, watch it. All right, put soap in your mouth. You know what? Clean up your act. Hold on. Show. Let me tell you what the show is brought to you by one more time before we get into some more talk. All right, tell you one more time. One more again. I got to tell them one more again who the show is brought to you by. All right. Buffalo Cleaning Pro. All right. If you just need your act cleaned up, if you need your act cleaned up, you can call Tawan Slaughter at 716-575-9112. All right. Buffalo Cleaning Pro. Jay Renard. If you need your act cleaned up after Sunday when the Buffalo Bills beat the Miami Dolphins again, you can call
What? Stank in the comments?
You see what he said.
I didn't. No, I didn't. He didn't. It's not up. It ain't on the screen yet. I didn't see it.
Oh, you didn't see it? That's okay. You don't want to see it. You don't want to see it. You gonna see some you don't want to see. All right. Listen, sir. Okay. He said Ethan and Dalton, my dudes. Okay, yeah. Thank you. Appreciate that for sure. No doubt. 110%. Let's move on. All right. So, Chiefs, Raiders. Obviously, the Raiders couldn't get it done against the Chiefs. 31-13. Chiefs, number 1 seed. The league gift wrapped at that. How do you guys feel about the Chiefs being the number 1 seed and having a bye?
I mean, it is what it is. I mean, they weren't going to play the Bills and Bengals game, so hey, let them have their bye. But I swear to God, if we play them and they try that ring around the rosy BS that they tried against the Raiders, that ain't gonna fly.
Oh, you talking about the snow globe play?
Yeah, whatever you want to call the stupid thing.
I don't know if that was stupid though. That was actually very interesting.
Well, they didn't work because it was holding on the play, so it didn't work.
Yeah, it didn't work.
Wait a minute. I could have swore Kadarius Toney scored on that play.
Well, he scored, but it got called back for holding on the offense.
Right. Well, guess what? Then minus the hold, it would have worked though, right?
Well, yeah, but they're not going to try that razzle-dazzle nonsense against a better team, though.
If they would have been against it, there's no way, though. If it was against like a crappy teams, then yes, it would work, unless someone gets a penalty for that, though. But I agree with you.
So are you saying the Raiders are a crappy team?
Yep.
They are a crappy team. And I'll say this about the Raiders. Yes, I know they're going to keep Josh McDaniels, but Derek Carr, he is out the door. He is done. He's going to go somewhere. And I think Devontae Adams, he's going to be out the door, in my opinion.
Oh, okay. Interesting enough. All right.
I think Devontae stays. And but Rodgers will go there. Hook up with Devontae now.
You alluding to what I alluded to earlier, Ethan? And using that, yeah, that's right. All right. So much for that Hall of Fame talk, by the way. One Hall of Famer to the next. Remember that? With that being said, Jaguars 20 and the Titans 16. Jaguars win the division.
Duval!
Everybody's super excited about that. Will the Jaguars, put it in the comment section, y'all. Can the Jaguars advance from the first round?
Yes.
In Daniel Bryan voice, yes, 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 yes.
They got a real shot. I mean, they're at home. That makes a difference.
Hey, Monica, what's up? Shout out to Monica, Miss Morales. Shout out to you. Thank you for tuning in, by the way. We appreciate you, Miss Morales. All right. Paul said, yes, the Raiders are a crappy team. Kyron Walks out on the team, probably more leaking bad boy information. And that will get more fired. Okay, yeah. Got you. All right. We're not going to talk about the Buccaneers and Falcons because that game was meaningless, obviously. We're not talking about the Vikings and the Bears 29-13. That game was meaningless. Obviously, the Bills beat the Patriots 35-23, sending the Patriots home.
Bye-bye, crybaby Patriots.
Flex on them. Let's go.
Right, sending them home. I know there's a lot of people in New England not happy about that. I should have.
People are also complaining about Bill Belichick coming back for his 24th year.
Unfortunately, it's happening.
Probably should get Dallas Oliver real soon. Shout out to my guy Dallas in his show. He's got a show too. Get him on there to explain how he feels about, the New England Patriots. Shout out to Tawan Slaughter because I know she's a big Patriots fan too. But you don't gotta leave, but you got to get the hell on out of here. Is what Buffalo said to them. No playoffs for you, okay? No playoffs.
Go sit on the couch.
Yeah. Now Bill Belichick can sit on the couch with his sleeveless sweaters and sleeveless shirts. On the couch and practice maybe his mic skills for interviews next season. All right.
He ain't gonna change.
Dolphins make the playoffs.
Oh, yeah.
11-6. So Jay Renard. You know what I sent you yesterday, by the way. And we're going to talk about that on the 6 o'clock show. I'm not going to show this now. I'm going to show it at 6. You got some explaining to do. You and your coach got some explaining to do. I don't know what's going on here. All right. But you got some explaining to do for a couple reasons. All right. Paul said Russell Wilson to the Bears would be interesting. LOL. Please don't do that.
They're not going to do that.
They're not.
Yeah, Paul said, I think it'll be close between the Chargers and Jaguars. I think it will as well. Yeah, I do too. I think it will as well. What's up with this? I love it. Okay. Yep, absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you, by the way. We are not talking about the Panthers or Saints. We all know neither one of them made it. Browns or Steelers. Steelers 28-14. They get like I showed you earlier.
They were getting this close to the playoffs. If the Jets won.
They were close.
Yeah. Maybe don't do CPR celebrations and maybe karma doesn't bite you in the ass. All right. Fuck the Steelers, by the way. Excuse my French. Right now. That's how I feel about it. Fuck the Steelers right now. All right. Broncos, Chargers. Chargers lost by a field goal to the Broncos. The Broncos actually
they actually scored more than 30 points.
Right. They actually scored more than 24 points is what I was going to say. Wow. You still got, you know what? Guess what? I'll tell you what. I'll get you ready for tonight's show later on, by the way. We are going to have some awards given out on tonight's show. Most boring teams of the league awards. Biggest letdown teams of the league award show. All
That's
right?
a candidate.
All right. Biggest comeback teams awards this year. Oh, and by the way, we will talk about what teams will get eliminated first, and what team you don't think will get eliminated first, but will get eliminated first. All right, we'll have all that at 6:00 and a whole lot more.
Right. Can I add something? Like, how about a pathetic moment of the year for NFL?
Oh yes, there you go. Adding one, I like it. See, Dalton with the medals, adding them. Yep, absolutely like it. Seahawks defeating 49ers would be the biggest upset. Yeah, Paul.
It would.
It would.
Paul, love you to death. Keep dreaming. All right.
The Seahawks second time, third time, it's very hard.
That's true. They beat them twice already. So you never.
One for me, please, for following at crazy time of day or night. Oh, okay. Got you. Jay, what's up? Shout out to you. Angelita, thank you very much. I see you in here. Appreciate you. WDAP Radio and WDAP TV owner is in the house watching. All right. Thank you very much for the platform. We appreciate you, Angelita. All right. Happy New Year to you. Many, many more shows to come. How about the Commanders and the Cowboys? I don't even want to talk about
Dallas. What are you doing?
Yeah,
Cowboys, what are you doing?
Now they get to go to Tampa. Like, what are we doing? What are they going? Why are they acting so crappy going into the playoffs? That's not a good start.
And the problem is, it's on Monday Night Football. Like, it should not be Monday Night Football. They should flex it out. I just don't think they should play on Monday Night Football. That's just my.
That matchup, they're going to put it on prime time though.
Fortunately. But think about that game. I do got a question for both of y'all. Were y'all surprised that Ron was safe, or are y'all not?
What's that?
I was asking, are y'all surprised Ron Rivera still have a job, or are you not?
I am.
Ron Rivera. Am I surprised that he still has a job?
Yes.
So somebody brought up an interesting stat about Ron Rivera to me. I want to say in 12 years, Ron Rivera only has 2 playoff wins.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Is it 2 playoff wins or is it 2 winning seasons?
Well, was he the coach when they won in Carolina?
Yeah, he was. That's when Cam Newton was MVP of the league.
Right.
Oh my! I cannot believe that. Those Panthers fans were so annoying that year. Oh, keep counting, dabbing, that stuff. I'm just glad they got their wool by the Broncos. I hate that. That was annoying.
Yo, Dalton, you sound so passionate with that. You was so super passionate.
And also a little salty.
Yes, a little salty. A little salt did sound like was sprinkled with that seasoned comment. Yeah. So, Melanie, what's up? Shout out to you. Thank you for tuning in, by the way. I do got something to show y'all. I keep showing y'all these clips, but I got to show this clip because this clip was hella funny. And it talked about the Dallas Cowboys. You guys, I think a lot of you guys know about this clip. If you don't, I'm going to let you see it anyway because this is Rise Up Unlimited radio show. Of course, I'm going to let you see this, right? Here's the clip right here, all right? See if we got it.
Shut up! Shut up! What happened to the Cowboys yesterday? What happened to them?
It's still loading, and we can't see it. There it is.
This is over. I ain't playing. What happened to the running game? Huh? What happened to the running game? Shut up! Say another word. Say something again. Say it. Say it. What happened to them now? You ready for the playoffs, huh? Huh? We shit. Oh! 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 First seed.
Yeah. That didn't sound nothing like Pinky. By the way, that sounded nothing like Pinky from Friday. But it's so funny because, Stephen A. put so much energy into that that I was dying laughing when I saw it. I was like, oh my goodness. I'm like, this guy really tried to say, try to rob me. He was like, hitting them damn corners too fast. Still my $150 suit. Yo, listen, the Cowboys, man.
That was a pretty good skit.
It was hella funny, hella hilarious. Stephen A. up there looking like George Jefferson, hilarious, hilarious, y'all. Michael Irvin over there looking like he needed a nap. Was like,
It looks like he out.
Yo, too damn funny. By the way, do the Cowboys take a nap too? Oh, we're gonna talk playoff picture right now. Let's talk playoff picture. Yo, let's talk playoff picture. Let's talk.
Do that.
Let's talk playoff picture. You know what?
Hey, you guys, I gotta head up. I gotta head up to work.
Of course. We got the playoff picture right here. Man, oh man. Don't that look like a pretty playoff picture, Dalton? Ain't that pretty? Ethan, ain't that pretty? That's a pretty playoff picture, right?
Great playoff.
Dolphins, Bills coming up Sunday. There will be a nice surprise in Buffalo coming up. For that one, I'm not about to ruin it. I already know about it, but I ain't gonna ruin it. I'll leave it for y'all to see. All right. Baltimore and the Bengals again. All right, first round. Then you got the Chargers and Jaguars sitting at number one. The gift wrapped Kansas City Chiefs at number one. All right, on the NFC side, San Francisco number two, Seattle 7, as we talked about. Giants going against the Vikings, Cowboys, and Tampa Bay coming up. Eagles, number one seed. Of course, Eagles have been the team all year that most folks have been talking about. Dalton,
What's up?
which one of these teams do most people think won't lose in the first round, but will lose, according to you?
I'm gonna say the Vikings and the. No, I'm gonna say Bengals and the Ravens. Actually,
Oh, what? Where? You
I
think?
think sorry, go ahead.
No, you go ahead. I want to hear this.
I just think the Bengals will probably won't lose, but I think they're gonna lose in the first round.
Wow. Give us some premise on how you see the Ravens beating the Bengals.
I think like last week, I think the Ravens they were embarrassed and humiliated, even though there was no Lamar Jackson, no Tyler Huntley, and I heard Lamar Jackson's coming back in the wild card. I think the Ravens they're gonna make a statement against the Bengals. And the thing is about the Bengals, they're gonna have a Super Bowl hangover. You know, they made a playoffs. I don't see the Bengals going to Super Bowl. I think the Ravens defense, especially when they paid Roquan Smith $100 million with fifth year, it's gonna make a statement. Lamar Jackson's gonna try to do his thing. That's why I said the Ravens and the Bengals game.
All right. Well, interesting enough, Dalton. Ricky Graves is in the house. Nicole, what's up, Nicole? Shout out to Nicole in the building. Ricky Graves said, no, Ravens aren't beating the Bengals. He also said what I'm about to mention. My first round exit is the Cowboys. Dallas Cowboys. I hope y'all haven't forgotten who Tom Brady is. Okay. Tom Brady has found Mike Evans again and at the right time. Perfect time to find Mike Evans right as you're going into the playoffs. This team can turn up or turn off whenever they want. Most of the season, they've been turned off, which is the reason why they have an 8-9 record. But the season just started over again for everybody who knows. There is no 8-9. It's 0-0, which means Tom Brady, with a fresh level head, gets to play at home against Dak Prescott and the team that I think has been highly overrated this year. Highly. If there's two teams that's been highly overrated in the NFC this year, Dallas is one of them. Minnesota's the other. I like Brian Dable. I just don't think the Giants have enough firepower to keep up with the Vikings. But Tampa Bay has enough to keep up with Dallas and beat Dallas. Dallas is the out here. That's I really truly think that Dallas is the out. And they've been known for being early round chokers, early round playoff chokers, the Dallas Cowboys. I mean, you've got late round playoff chokers like the Green Bay Packers, but you got early round playoff chokers like the Dallas Cowboys. And the Cowboys are in trouble. I think Tampa Bay, that place is going to be rocking. Remember, Tom Brady might be retiring after the season. Remember, Tom Brady's last home game could be against the Dallas Cowboys. It very well could be. So don't get it twisted or confused. Whoever, and I say whoever. So let's say the Vikings win, right? And let's say the 49ers win. So all the high seeds win, right? That means the Eagles would get Tom Brady in the first round of the playoffs. Tom Brady is not nothing to sleep on. I don't give a damn what the season looked like earlier. You can't sleep on him in the playoffs, don't you? Just can't.
You can't.
He's got enough weapons on offense. And on defense, they can turn up whenever. You know this already. The NFC East might be in trouble. Let me just put it that way. The NFC East might be in trouble. If you got to see Tom Brady in the playoffs, you might be in trouble. You might have a little bit of trouble coming your way. All right. Eagles, I think the Eagles will get by Tom Brady. I do. But the Cowboys, yeah. They're done. Your thoughts? Cowboys? You think the Cowboys getting past?
I highly doubt it, though, because the Cowboys are overrated. Like, they're always a playoffs choke artist. And I agree. I don't care about this season, but Buccaneers, they haven't played good lately, though. We're on a new season, so we'll see, though. I highly doubt the Cowgirls going to beat the Buccaneers.
So what gets me is that the Buccaneers are 8-4 in the conference this year. 8-4 in the conference. So that's anybody in the NFC.
Wow.
Yeah, Dallas, 12-win Dallas, going to 8-9 Tampa. Looks like you're upset. And I wouldn't even call it an upset special. Looks like the bounce here. Let's read the comments. Dallas is done, said Jay. Cowboys are overrated. Y'all hear me? Especially overrated Dak. Josh Allen is better. Mark that down. Oh, of course. Go ahead, Dome.
No, I said I agreed, buddy. I was referring to Jay.
Yeah. So Jade has Buffalo, Cincinnati, Jaguars, 49ers, Giants in Tampa. Winning Super Wild Card Sunday and Saturday coming up. Bills 47-13 over the Dolphins. Bengals 38-21 over the Ravens. This is Paul's predictions. Chargers 34-23 over the Jags. Seahawks 33, 49ers 46, Giants 34, Vikings 29, Cowboys 34, Buccaneers 27. Okay, so he's got the Cowboys winning. I'm so glad that someone thinks like me. I hate living in Texas. Oh, Jay, all the
Jay, I live in Texas, buddy, too. Come on.
Ricky Graves, I hope my Seahawks beat the 49ers, but it's a tough game being in Santa Clara. Yeah. Keep dreaming. All right. I said that earlier. I say it again. Keep dreaming. I highly doubt you're going to see that. All right. Super Wild Card weekend will be a whole lot of fun. Cinderella story if they win, especially without Russell. Ain't happening. Ain't happening. It ain't happening, Captain. All right. Moving right along. All right. We got about 8-9 minutes left in the show. Again, I want to thank you guys always for supporting for sure. Georgia. Speaking of which, talk about Georgia a little bit too. Georgia Bulldogs. 65-7. Oh my goodness. It was blowout. Dalton. TCU, what happened to him?
I'm not gonna make excuses. I mean, we got destroyed and beat down in national championship, though. But I'll say this though. Shout out to my guy, Josh Bailey, a Georgia fan, Joshua Bailey. Congratulations, bro. Glad you're happy for your team won back to back. I'm just more happy that Alabama didn't make the national championship or playoffs. I don't care what anyone said though. But I'm just at least TCU at least got to make it though, even though it wasn't pretty though. But and you won't believe this though. I was watching NFL Network. Tom Macklin, the Georgia offense coordinator, he might be interested in returning coaching in NFL.
What coaching position could he get? Interesting. Good to think about, by the way. Good thought to think about. Texans, they said the Texans. Oh, yeah. So there is one thing I did not show you guys on the show, and that was that Lovie Smith was terminated from the Texans.
I felt bad for Lovie Smith, to be honest with you.
Yeah, he just came into a bad situation, just like TCU came into a bad situation last night against Georgia.
I agree.
Same thing here for Lovie Smith, coming into a bad situation. I think he deserves more than that.
I just think about Lovie Smith. Oh, he hasn't never recovered since he got fired by Chicago Bears after 10-6 ridiculous stuff. But yeah, he was in a bad situation when he got fired by Texans. And let's not forget he got fired by the Buccaneers after Jameis Winston's rookie year.
Yeah, they weren't even sure about Lovie Smith even being the coach to begin with. So that's why I'm not I'm not surprised at the move, but I think he deserves a lot more.
He does.
That, for sure. Josh Bailey, what's up? I see you. I see you in the comments, fam. I see you. Deborah Beatty's in the house too.
Hey, Deborah.
Josh Bailey said, "Go Seahawks, go Georgia." Kind of interesting, Josh Bailey, about the Seahawks, go Seahawks thing, but
maybe he doesn't want the 49ers, and that's probably why he said go Seahawks.
Oh, because he don't want the 49ers to win?
I mean, I think it's his mom's opinion, though. I'm just guessing. I'm not saying he knows, but I just think he had a feeling that's the reason why.
Keep trying to tell y'all. Keep dreaming. Keep dreaming. Keep dreaming. He said, I don't like the Niners. Yeah, I know. Green Bay don't either. That's why they didn't want to make the playoffs.
Oh, hey, Josh, I would have clapped my hand. I hadn't got my hand on my phone, so that's why I said congrats. I would have clapped, but I can't.
Paul said, bring back Sean Alexander. Said there was there was an unexpected surprise overtime game in my son's first game. Absolutely. Paul, getting them going early. All right. I think it's stupid after a one season. Texans got to do better, give coaches more time. Lovie Smith will be the Eagles' new defensive coordinator next year. Watch. No, I didn't mean to do that. I hit the wrong button on Thomas. Shout out to Thomas, by the way. I will fix that. Yeah. Al York, my guy. Hey, Al, gotta call me ASAP. We gotta put that thing together, Al. Gotta put that thing together. I'm gonna call Al York, my guy, the original OG. All right, I'm gonna call him up, Al York, and be like, "Yo, Al, what's good, man? Let's put this thing together, man. Talk some sports real soon. All right, got you, and it's gonna happen. Watch, we're gonna make it happen for you. Yo, my guy, what's good? Kyle and Skis, what's up? What's good, my guy? Mr. Dolo type in the building. What's good? What's good, y'all? Man, I'm feeling good. All love, baby. Yeah, all love. Listen, Jay. Listen. He said all love. All love. You know what? We got to talk about the Green Bay Packers coming up, too. A lot of Green Bay Packers information I'm getting from Green Bay Packers Nation coming up about players who want to stay and go. We'll talk about that later on, too. Now, the last time the Buffalo Bills had a kickoff return for a touchdown was 3 years and 3 months ago. Shout out to Nyheim Hines for that, as he had 2 kickoff returns for touchdowns this week. You know, the number 3 is very significant. You see it up there. Love for Damar Hamlin. And by the way, I'd be a mess if I didn't end the show with Mr. Damar Hamlin himself. All right. Damar definitely was discharged. He's at Buffalo General now, here in Buffalo. I'm hearing some interesting things coming out of his camp. So be prepared. Come Sunday. That's all I'm gonna say. Be prepared. Come Sunday. You see the background. Looks good. That was at the Sabres game, the last Sabres game that yesterday was the last Sabres game, but the game before where they won in overtime. Yeah, against the Minnesota Wild, 6-5. Y'all saw that. The Sabres got their boot smoked 4-0 yesterday, but it's still all love for my guy Damar Hamlin for sure. Which brings me to my last thought. So, I know you guys remember the cleats. I know you guys remember the cleats a while ago, the Bills cleats. Think we're going to give them to them. I think we're just going to get those cleats, custom-made cleats to Damar Hamlin. I'm going to find out how I'm going to go about it. We're going to give them to him. Find a way to give them to him. All right. I hope he wears a size 11.5, something. But we're going to give them to him nevertheless. I think that would be phenomenal, you know, of all of us, you know, something nice to give. In the year 2023, we want to give more, be more givers, support more in 2023, love on each other more in 2023. Rise up more in 2023. That's not a cliche. I'm just being legitimately honest and real. I got my guy Dalton D-Man Smith, the guy with more gold medals than Kurt Angle on the joint, with us, and I'm the fire starter, man. And this has been Rise Up Unlimited Radio Show, brought to you by WDAP Radio and WDAP TV. Catch us at 6. Myself, Jay Renaud, will be on making up, for yesterday. Obviously, we didn't get to do Monday Night Madness yesterday because some things in life is so damn hectic. I tell you. By the way, none of you guys would even know that I'm under the weather right now. But hey, it is what it is. We still do what we do. All right. I still have fun. Love doing these shows. So I keep it up. Yeah, you know what? D-Man, always. Winner in life. Winner in life. That's what I say. Winner in life. Winner in real life and on the ones and twos, man. So with that being said, Paul Robinson is very proud of the Buffalo Bills, which is a good thing. I'm glad that you are super proud of the Buffalo Bills. And yeah, any last thoughts, though?
I would say I'm glad to be on this show with my bro, Udre and Ethan Twitty, even though he had to leave to go to work, though. Always love being on shows. Shout out to my friends from Texas, Buffalo, everything. When I'm not in Texas, though, love everybody. Either Rise Up or stay tuned.
That's a fact. Stay tuned in 2023 for sure. Shout out to them. Support again. The rumors of Tom Brady going to the Raiders next year. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. But I know the Raiders will be probably making a big move again coming up this year. The Tom Brady comment, well, his wife will get paid big in alimony and child. That's a whole nother conversation for a whole nother time, Ricky. As far as that is concerned, I think that is that's a conversation, but let's talk about it. That's not a conversation for this joint, but I want to thank y'all for rocking with me, rocking with Dalton. Of course, you know what we do.
Project, thank you.